image acquisition. So that is about the week 1 lecture. In the second week, I discussed about the concept of radiometric models and also the concept of the geometric camera models. And also I discussed the concept of affine transformation. That is very important. So next, also I discussed and different image transformation techniques, image processing concepts. So all these techniques we have discussed. Even we discussed about the concept of the wavelet transformation and cosine transformation, KL transformation. So there are many transformation techniques. We discussed about this. And after this, now in the week number 4 and week number so if you have any questions, then you can ask me. So you can put your questions in the chat box. Am I audible now? Hello. I'm sorry about my voice is not audible or is it okay right now? Hello. So just you can ask me some questions. Write your questions in the chat box, and I can also write. Hello. You can write your questions in the chat box. এইটো মই মোবাইলৰ পৰা কানেক্ট কৰি পেলাই কৰিব পাৰিম নেকি এতিয়া? ঠিক আছে, মোবাইলটোত মই আছোই মই। I'm online. Okay. Okay. So I think now I am audible. So if you have any questions, then you can put in the chat box. I want to try. I will answer your questions. Okay. If you have any questions, please write in the chat box. I am available. So already I mentioned in my introduction that we have completed the 5th week of the course. This is the NPTEL course on MOOCs, NPTEL course on computer vision and image processing, fundamentals and fundamentals and applications. So in the first week of the lecture, I discussed the concept of the computer vision and the image processing. And also I discussed the concept of image acquisition. And also I discussed the concept of the camera. So one is the radiometric model, another one is the geometric model. These two concepts I have explained. And after this, I discussed the concept of the affine transformation. The understanding of the affine transformation is quite important so that you can understand the concept of the geometrical camera models. And one important concept I want to highlight, that is the concept of radon transform. So if you want to understand the concept of the CT scan, then in this case, you have to understand the concept of the radon transform. So that already I have explained in my lectures. After this, I discuss some of the important concepts like the camera calibration and different types of camera projections like perspective projection, orthographic projection. So all these projection techniques I have discussed. And also I discussed the concept of the stereo vision. So this concept I have explained. And after this, I discussed the concept of different concept of the image processing. So image processing concepts I have discussed. And also I discussed like the concept like image enhancement and also the concept of the image restorations and also the concept of the image filtering. So all this concept I have discussed up to week number 5. So if you have any questions, then you can ask me. Please ask me. I'm online, so you can write your questions in the chat box. So one student, good afternoon. So do you have any questions, please? So please write your question in the chat box. I am available. So do you have any questions? Please write in the chat box. So I will explain the concepts. Okay, good afternoon. So two students, they are just joining. So do you have any questions? Please tell me. So one question from Bhallar. So he wrote like this: I am unable to attend problems. What step I should follow to solve the problems? So this is a common question. So if you understand the concept of my concepts that I explained in my video, and if you see the fundamental textbooks, then I think you can solve the problems. So understanding is quite important, and already I explained in the first class. That is the concept, the mathematical concepts, particularly the concepts in the probability and the random process, and the concept of the linear algebra. That is quite important for understanding the concept of computer vision and the image processing. So just try to understand the concept, and you see all the directions of the concept, particular concept. Suppose if I consider image enhancement. So one popular technique is histogram equalization technique. So you see all the aspects, and if you can understand the concept, then I think it is easy to do the problems, not a difficult problem. The another question is by Nabint. Nabint. Sir, can you please include more numerical problems in the notes? That might not be possible, but if you can see the questions in the quiz, the weekly assignments, you can see the numerical problems. But in a 12 weeks course, because computer vision is a very big course, it is not possible to discuss all the problems one by one. Because there are many concepts in computer vision. It is very difficult to cover all the concepts in a 12 weeks course. So that is why it is very difficult to discuss all the problems. So whatever problems you are getting in the assignments, the weekly assignments, that you can try. And if you find any problems, then you can contact me, or maybe my TAs, they can help you. And also, okay. Okay. So I think I can explain this concept. Regarding these numerical problems, you have to see the basic books. For image processing, you can see the book by Gonzalez. This is a very basic book. For computer vision, actually, it is very difficult to find the numerical problems. So if you can find, if you can understand the concept very nicely, then I think you can do the problems. That is not a difficult one. So another one is, that is a very good question, Navneet. Sir, which book is best for numericals? No, for image processing, you can see the book by Gonzalez. That is one of the basic book. But for computer vision, these numerical problems are not available in any one of the books. In computer vision, you will get many books, but the numerical problems are not available. So that is why you have to see the assignments, my assignments. So that is the case. Another one is the Monarch Singh. So Monarch Singh, he wrote about the concept of the Wiener filters for image restoration. So that concept already I have explained in my PPT. If you see my PPT, and also if you see the book by Gonzalez, image processing by Gonzalez, you can understand the concept of the Wiener filter. So one important concept is how to model the noise. The modeling of the noise, that is important. And after this, you can see, so how that with the help of the Wiener filter, we can remove the noise, that noise portion. So if you see the block diagram of the Wiener filter, that is explained in my PPT. I think maybe in the week number 6, you will be getting this one. Week number 6, not 5. In week number 6, you can get the concept of the Wiener filter. So I will be explaining the concept, the Wiener filter, then you can understand. And also you can see the book by Gonzalez, image processing by Gonzalez. Another one is the Sunita. Sunita, she wrote one question. Most of the current research is biased on application of deep learning to solve computer vision problems. Kindly cover them in a later part. Yes, definitely we will discuss about this. And this is very important concept, the deep learning concepts we have to explain. This will be more useful for us taking objects through video. So the deep learning concept I have explained in my pattern classification part. So in this course, actually there are 3 components, the 3 parts. One is the image processing. The first part is the image processing. First part is the concept of the camera and the concept of the radiometric model and the geometric camera models. Second part is the image processing concepts. And also another important part is the feature extractions. So how to extract image features, the color features, texture features, or maybe some other features like the shape features or maybe other features we can consider. So that is about the second part. And the third part is the machine learning. That is very important for computer vision applications. So third part is the machine learning. So in the third part, I am going to explain all this concept, the deep learning as well as artificial neural network, ANN, and also the simple machine learning algorithms. So all these concepts I am going to explain there. So if you want to do some research in this direction, then you can contact me. So my PhD students are available, they can help you. But just try to understand this concept, particularly the image processing from the book by Gonzalez. And computer vision, there are many books, but unfortunately numerical problems are not available in the books. So whatever I have discussed, you try to understand the concept, and I think you can solve the numerical problems. Understanding is quite important. Sunita, thank you. Sunita, thank you. So if you have any problem later on also, you can contact me. I am available. Just you see my videos and the PPTs. Sunita. Navneet, thank you. Again, I am telling you, if you have any problems, then you can contact me. Just send emails to me. So my TAs, mainly the PhD student, they will help you. If they cannot help you, then I will help you. I am always available. So you just see my videos and the PPTs. So my computer vision book is very costly. So I think you cannot afford that one. But whatever available in the market, that books you can see. Image processing by Gonzalez, that's a very good book. Image processing by A.K. Jain, that is also a very good book. And for computer vision, you can see the book by Forsyth and the Pons. And my book is, you can see, but it is costly. It is around 8,000 rupees or 9,000 rupees. I don't know about this. But in my book, I have explained all this concept. So I am online. If you have any questions, then you can ask me. Just write your question in the chat box and I can answer your all the questions. Not a problem. Just you can ask me the questions. Okay, Navneet, you are writing, okay, sir, we will refer the book. Thank you for your guidance. Yes, Navneet, you will be in touch. Very good. Very good. This course is very interesting because there are many applications in machine learning, particularly machine learning and deep learning applications in computer vision. So if you want to do research in that direction, then it is very good. So you can see my research papers in my web page. So you can go to my web page and you can see my research papers. I work in this domain in computer vision, machine learning, and deep learning. So maybe in future you can do some research in computer vision, applications of machine learning, applications of deep learning. Okay, students, you can write your questions in the chat box. I am available. Okay, another question I have seen. Harsha Sarbani. Good evening, sir. Will coming week be video be in implementation oriented or in explanation oriented? I am not getting this point. Good morning. Good evening. So will coming week videos be in implementation oriented or in explanation oriented? That concept I could what actually you try to mean, I do not understand. So whatever I am explaining, all these are application oriented. So in the real life problems, or maybe all the problems in particularly computer vision problems, whatever I have explained, that is they are used. So this you can implement. If you can write programs in MATLAB or maybe in Python, you can implement all this. So your question is not clear. The implementation oriented or the explanation oriented, that is not clear. So computer vision, anyhow, it is applications. So whatever I have explained, all these things, it is applicable. Just you have to write the programs. Okay, another question I have seen from K. Hema Bhani. Where should we refer for numerical problems? So again, the same question. So for image processing, you can see the fundamental book by Gonzalez. So that book you can see. But for computer vision, there are no numerical textbooks. The books having the numerical problems, that books are not available. So there are many books on computer vision, but you will not get the problems. So that is why we are developing the problems based on the concept I have explained in the class. And just you try to understand the concept, and from the understanding you can solve the problems. But for image processing, there are many books. You can take the one book, that book by Gonzalez, image processing by A.K. Jain. So all these books you can see the numerical problems are available. You can see the books for image processing. So, but for computer vision, the books are not available for numerical problems. The second question is Ranjit Jha. Will the main exam be MCQ or the descriptive, sir? So the main exam will be MCQ based. So there will be 50 questions MCQ based. So you have to answer the MCQ based question papers for the final examination, not the descriptive type, only the MCQ type. And you will be getting 50 questions. So Ranjit Jha, again you are writing what will be the pattern of the main examination. The pattern will be the MCQ base. So you will be getting 50 questions covering all the topics. So there will be 43 classes. That means the 12 weeks. So it will be the multiple choice type questions. So objective type questions. So you have to answer. But mainly the mathematical questions, the numerical problems you have to solve, and you have to select the correct option you have to select. The correct option you have to select. That is the MCQ base. Okay, I am online. If you have any questions, you can put your question in the chat box. So please write your question in the chat box. I am available. So Ranjit Jha, again, he mentioned about it is difficult to implement the concept while solving numerical problems, how to approach that one. So again, I am repeating this one. So if you understand a particular concept very clearly, and particularly the mathematical concepts, then I think it is easy to solve the numerical problems. So that is the thing. Suppose I can give one example. So suppose if you understand the concept of the KL transformation, so how to determine the eigenvectors and the eigenvalues from the covariance matrix, and after this, how to determine the transformation matrix. So like this, if you can understand the concept, then you can solve the numerical problems. That is not a difficult one, but your mathematical base, should be very, very strong, particularly the linear algebra and the probability and the random process. So mathematics should be very, very strong. Then you can understand the concept, and you can solve the numerical problems. So another question is K. Hema Bhani. Please explain the concept of the KL transformation. So The KL transform already I have explained in my video. So again, I am telling you how to do this. So from the data vector is available. So n-dimensional data vector is available. From the n-dimensional data vector, you have to determine the mean vector and the covariance matrix. From the covariance matrix, you have to determine the eigenvalues and the eigenvectors. And with the help of the eigenvectors, you have to construct the transformation matrix. The transformation matrix is A. A is the transformation matrix. So after determining the transformation matrix, you can do the transformation y is equal to A x minus mu x. So that already I have explained in my PPT. So that is the KL transformation. And what you have to consider that if you consider all the eigenvalues and the corresponding eigenvectors, then you can consider the transformation matrix. So with the help of this transformation matrix, you can apply the KL transformation. And also, you can reconstruct the original data by inverse KL transformation. So if you consider only few eigenvalues, that is the highest eigenvalues and corresponding eigenvectors, then you will be getting the truncated transformation matrix. So with the help of the truncated transformation matrix, you can determine the KL transformation. So after this, if you want to reconstruct the original data, perfect reconstruction is not possible because you are considering the truncated transformation matrix. So that is why the perfect reconstruction is not possible if you consider the truncated transformation matrix. So this concept already I have explained in my PPT, in my lectures. So you can see the KL transformation in my video. Next, another one is the Monges Juicy, which is the good book to start learning the computer vision. So already I told you the computer vision has three parts. One is the image processing. Another one is the computer vision concepts, like the concept of the camera, the concept of the radiometric model, the feature extraction. So basically these are the computer vision techniques. And if you consider image processing, like image processing means image enhancement, image filtering, okay, image restoration, image segmentation. So all these are image processing concepts. So one part is the image processing, one part is the computer vision, and another part is the machine learning. So again, you need to understand the concept of the machine learnings. So I will be explaining the concept of the statistical machine learnings and also the artificial neural network and the deep neural networks. So if you see my videos, then you can see the concept of the artificial neural networks, deep neural networks, and the statistical machine learnings. So all these concepts I will be explaining. So I am telling, so we have three components. One is the image processing, one is the computer vision, another one is the machine learning. For image processing, you can see the book by Gonzalez. This is a very fundamental book. Image processing by Gonzalez. For computer vision portion, there are many books, but one book may not be sufficient. So you have to see the one book is the book by Forsyth. And also I have my book, the computer vision and image processing, fundamentals and applications. That is my book. There are many books. So this book you have to see. For machine learning, you can see the book by Duda and Hart. So for machine learning, you can see the book by Duda and Hart. So there are many machine learning books. So you can see these books. So for each and every component, you have to see. One is the image processing. One is the computer vision, like the camera models, camera image acquisition, geometric camera models, radiometric camera models, camera calibration, stereo vision, feature extraction. All these are computer visions. In image processing, image enhancement, image restoration, color image processing, morphological image processing. So there are all these concepts are image processing, and also the third one is the machine learning concepts. So another question I have seen, the Nanda, like I could not pronounce his name. So sir, thanks for offering this interesting course. So thank you, sir. Thank you. So if you have any problems, then you can contact me, my TAs, because generally we get many questions. So it is very difficult to answer. But there will be another live session. In the live session, you can discuss with me. So this is the computer vision image processing, particularly the computer vision is emerging field. There are many applications of computer vision. So if you want to do research in this direction, particularly computer vision, machine learning, deep learning, I think you can take this course. And for your future research career, you can consider this course. Okay, so another question is, Sarthak, so in convex optimization and Markov chain important for computer vision? Yes, convex optimization is also applications are available in computer vision, but I will not be explaining because there are many concepts. So computer vision course is a very big course. You cannot put all the things in a particular course. Convex optimization is a big concept. So one course. Markov chain, I'll be explaining in machine learning. So it is also applicable in computer vision because in machine learning we use this concept, the Markov concept. So another one is K. Hema Bhani. Please solve some related example problems, sir. It is easy to solve. Then no, that will be difficult. I am sorry because this course is only 12 weeks course, and already I have explained. Computer vision is a very big topic, big wide. There are many things are coming, new things are coming, old things we have to. There, so it is very difficult to make the table of content for this course. Image processing is okay. So already the predefined syllabus is available. But for computer vision, there are many topics which I can select, which I cannot select. It is very difficult to do. So that is why I have selected these topics, and only in the 12 weeks, 43 lectures, I can cover all these topics. So numerical problems discussion is difficult. The problem is if you understand the concepts, then I think you can easily solve the problems. But your understanding in the mathematics, particularly the linear algebra and the random process, linear algebra, probability and the random process, these concepts are quite important. Then only you can solve the problems. So your mathematical background should be very strong in computer vision, in machine learning. So that is why I'm telling you repeatedly. So you should be very strong in mathematics. Then only you can understand all these concepts. So one student, he wrote about the convex optimization. So this convex optimization is a very big topic and it is a mathematical concepts. So these topics are very important for computer vision, but the problem is it is not possible to discuss all the important concepts in a course, this computer vision course. So if you select a particular direction, then you have to skip many things. If you select another direction, then you have to skip many things. So making the table of content for the computer vision is very difficult. But for image processing, it is easy, very easy. For machine learning also, I think it is easy. But computer vision, already I have explained, it is the combination of three courses: image processing, computer vision concepts, and the machine learning and the deep learning concepts. So we have to consider all these three courses together. So that is why making the table of content, making the syllabus for computer vision is very difficult. So Hema, I think you can understand my concern that why it is not possible to discuss all the problems. I wanted to just give I want to discuss the important topics of computer vision and image processing so that you can understand the concepts if you read the books. So you have to read the books, and after reading the books, if you understand a particular concept, then it is easy to solve the problems. So understanding of the concept is quite important. And for this, your mathematical background should be very strong. That is the main concept. So without your mathematical background, you cannot expect anything from the computer vision course. I am telling you repeatedly, one important concept is the mathematical concepts. The concept of the matrix algebra, linear algebra, like this. So another question is his Bhavesh Singhal. Sir, for object identification and classification from real-time video input, what all concept will be used? Okay, this is a very good question. So for object identification and classification from real-time video. So first one is the detection, object detection. So for object detection, you have to extract the features. Object detection algorithms are available. And for classification also, machine learning algorithms are available. So there are many concepts. So suppose one person is moving in a video, then you have to go for the tracking. So for tracking, you have to apply some tracking algorithms like the particle filter algorithm is one good algorithm. Kalman filter, I think you know about the Kalman filter. But for identification and classification, you have to, if you go for the machine learning techniques, you have to extract the features. And after this, you have to apply the machine learning techniques for object identification, object classification. So from the input video, you have to select the frames and you have to extract the features. But if you apply the deep learning techniques, this concept is defined, they're different. So from the input video, you can directly extract the important information. So suppose if I apply some network like the residual network is available, LSTM is available. So these are the deep neural networks. So with the help of the deep neural networks, you can do this, the object classification, object identification. So nowadays the deep networks are used. So that is the recurrent neural network, that is the LSTM. Okay. So this type of networks are available. So you can apply the deep learning techniques or maybe the machine learning techniques. For machine learning techniques, you have to extract features. After extraction of the features, you have to apply the machine learning algorithms. But if you apply the deep learning techniques, some important techniques, suppose if you consider the video, then in this case, you may consider like the LSTM, the recurrent neural network. So there are many neural networks. I am giving one example. Next one is NumNet. Again, he is writing, sir, the mode of questions asked in the exam is same question. Oh, yes, yes. So whatever we are giving in the assignments, it will be similar type of this. So whatever we are discussing in the class, so that will be the whatever we have discussed in the assignments. So the questions in the final exam will be similar. So I am telling you, but you cannot solve the problems if you do not understand the concepts. So take a particular concept and realize what is the meaning of this. And you see all the mathematical directions. So mathematical directions are important. And after this, you can solve the problems. So if you find some difficult problems, you can send it to me, or you can send it to my TAs. They can help you. Okay, students, I am online. If you have any questions, you can put your questions in the chat box. So already we have covered week number 5. So we are now discussing about the image processing concepts. Week number 6 also image processing concepts. Week number 7, from week number 7, you can see the image features. Okay, another question I have seen, skill Gyan. How close right path in computer vision? What is the meaning of this? I could not understand. How close path in computer vision? What is the question? How to choose right path in computer vision? What is the meaning? I could not understand. What is the right path means? That means you are telling about, I think you are telling about the course. Right path means you have to see whatever I am discussing in this course. It is as per the syllabus we made for this NPTEL course, the MOOCs course on computer vision and image processing applications. So another question is Bhavesh Singhal. So thank you, sir. In deep neural networks, part of okay. The question is deep neural network part of artificial intelligence? Yes, yes. So if you see, the artificial intelligence is a big topic. So machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, and this deep networks, the deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. So artificial intelligence means the programs. We have to write the programs so that the machine can think like human being. So it's a big topic. But if I consider the machine learning, so we can apply some statistical techniques so that the machine can do all the things, particularly the intelligence, as like the human being. So there are some statistical techniques we can consider. So this is about the machine learning. And if I consider the artificial neural network, and one modification is the deep networks, that is the subset of the machine learning. So mainly in the deep learning, we can use the artificial neural networks, and deep learning is a subset of machine learning. So I can say the artificial intelligence is a big topic, and a lot of programs we have to consider for making a system behaves like human being. And after this, the machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. So mainly we can consider some statistical techniques. And after this, the artificial neural networks and the deep networks we can consider, that is the deep learning. So deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Okay, students, I am online. So our live session will be ending at 5:15. So it is for 1 hour. So again, there will be another live session. So there will be another live session in the month of March. So that time also we can discuss. But right now, if you have any questions, then you can put your questions in the chat box. You can write your question in the chat box. So I will try to answer your questions. But I am telling you, there will be another live session in the month of March for this course. And also during your feedback and your queries, you can send the mails. So my TAs and I'll be giving the replies. So you can see the mails. So in the mail also you can ask some queries, some questions. Okay, another one is CERT none like. is convex optimization and Markov chain important in computer vision? Again, he is writing the same question. So already I have explained convex optimization is important, but that's a big topic. Even the convex optimization is a one course, and Markov chain is also important for computer vision. Another one is Subha Anand. Sir, as image processing plus machine learning can be done with MATLAB in similar manner, with MATLAB be helpful in computer vision also? Yes, definitely. So you can apply the MATLAB for all these computer vision algorithms. So whatever we are discussing, like the camera calibration, the camera, the projection, the perspective projections. So all these things you can apply. So the MATLAB you can see. So like image processing also you can do the programs in the MATLAB, but mainly for computer vision you can see the OpenCV Python. OpenCV Python. So that also you can use, or the MATLAB. Otherwise the MATLAB is also fine, but better to see the OpenCV Python, the OpenCV, that computer vision, OpenCV computer vision for these computer vision algorithms. Okay, this live session will be ending at 5:15. So if you have any questions, then you can write your questions in the chat box. I'm available, and I'm telling you that there will be another live session in the month of March. So in the month of March, there will be another live session. So you can interact with me in the live session. So now I am available. So if you have any questions, then you can. The another one is the CERT. He is writing which image transform is most important and used in computer vision and image processing. Okay, so one image transform is very important. That is the KL transformation. I have explained in my video. KL transform is very important because one important algorithm is the PCA, the principal component analysis. So PCA has many applications. So that is why I feel for computer vision, one important transformation is the KL transformation. Which image transform is not most important and used in computer vision and image processing. So for image processing and computer vision, I think that KL transform is important. But you can see other transformation like DCT, the discrete cosine transformation, and also the wavelet transformation. The wavelet transformation is also important, wavelet. So mainly you can see the KL transformation, the wavelet transformation, and maybe the DCT. But if you see the advanced algorithms, the computer vision algorithms, there are some other transformation like the curvelet transformation, Rigilet transformation, shearlet transformation. So all these transformations are available. And in my video lectures, I have explained one transformation, that is the Redon transform. I have explained. So that is also important. So mainly you can see the KL transformation, the wavelet transformation, Redon transformation, the discrete cosine transformation, and also you can see if you see the advanced techniques like the curvelet transformation, Rigilet transformation, the shearlet transformation. So all these transformation you can see. So another one is Monges Juicy. I miss deadline to submit the assignment. Can I still? I think you cannot submit the assignments. So I think it does not matter because it will be only a small fraction of your total marks. So I think that will not affect your performance, not much. So you try to submit all other assignments in time. Otherwise, it will be difficult. So that is okay. So we have another 5 minutes. So another question is, I have seen what is the orthogonal matrix. So the definition of the orthogonal matrix I have explained. So A inverse is equal to A transpose. So that concept you have to see. If the matrix is A, suppose, if A inverse is equal to A transpose, then it is called the orthogonal matrix. So if this property is satisfied, then you can say this is the orthogonal matrix. And if I consider the unitary matrix, A inverse is equal to A complex conjugate transpose. So that is the concept of the unitary matrix. If the elements of the transformation matrix, elements of the matrix are real elements, then you will be getting the orthogonal matrix. If the elements of the matrix are not real, complex, then in this case you will be getting the unitary matrix. Unitary matrix means A inverse is equal to A transpose complex conjugate transpose. A inverse is equal to A complex conjugate transpose. That is the unitary transformation. Orthogonal is A inverse is equal to A transposed. That is for the real matrix. For the complex matrix, A inverse is equal to A complex conjugate transpose. That is the symmetric matrix, or the unitary matrix. The unitary matrix. So we have only another 5 minutes. So if you have any questions, then you can put. Otherwise, we have to interact in the next live session, and that will be held in the month of March. So another question I have seen. Oh, another question. What is the actually symmetric diagonal matrix? What is the question? What is the symmetric diagonal matrix? So every square diagonal matrix is symmetric. So I can say that every square diagonal matrix is symmetric, since all of diagonal elements are 0. So in case of this, all of diagonal elements are 0. So that is why I can say that every square diagonal matrix is symmetric. So we have another two minutes. So if you have any questions, you can put the questions in the chat box and we can discuss. Anyhow, there will be another live session in the month of March. And if you have any questions, then you can send the questions to the weekly questions. So my PhD students, my TA, they will try to reply you. So for difficult questions, I will reply you. Otherwise, my PhD student, they can reply you. Generally, the difficult questions, they discuss with me and they reply. So we have only 1 minute. Okay, another question just you see. Can we able to design, develop CV system after completing and passing this course? Yes, that is possible. So because you, after completing the course, you can get all the ideas, the main concepts of image processing. The one part is the computer vision and one part is the machine learning. So you can understand all the concepts. And after this, you read the research papers.
take a research papers, and you can implement. The programming you have to see in OpenCV Python. Also, you can develop the programs, or maybe the MATLAB also you can try. But all the understanding, all the main concepts will be discussed in this course. That is the important. So after doing this course, you can understand what is there. In image processing, what are the concepts? In computer vision algorithms, what are the concepts? In machine learning, what are the concepts? So mainly you can understand all these concepts together. So this is a combination of 3 courses, mainly computer vision, image processing, and machine learning. So you can understand the main concepts, and after this, you can write programs and you can implement. So for this, you have to read the research papers. Computer vision is a very wide subject, the broad subjects. There are many applications. So I think I can answer these questions. So I think our time is now over. It is now 5:16. So we can stop this live session. So we'll be meeting you in the month of March for another live session. So thank you. Thank you.